back home in Sweden, I write pop music, and the process is very structured and strict, and there's rules that has to be followed. But I really felt just fantastic coming here, and that we're just open to anything. And I feel like everyone came in with that feeling. Like me and I wrote with John, Elliot, and we just sat down and we didn't know where to go with it. We just had a word, and then we just spun off of that. And it just doesn't have to be this big thing. It could just be fun, and yeah, it was very liberating just to break out of that box. Yes.
And you know, she's new, she's just got to the United States, so it was this idea, I'm stranded, but I don't want to go home, you know. And we had this magical moment, really, writing that song. When you write songs by yourself, you go up in your room and it's like sometimes in 4 minutes you emerge with a song. I don't know if I've ever done that with a person before. And we managed to get something. We basically played through the song and sang through the song, and then after 4 minutes we were like, I guess that's pretty much the song, you know?
And it took like 4 minutes, and then it was done. So it was really like liberating to come in to a zone where we just have fun and write at like a thrift store or whatever.
You guys, this jacket does not fit. It doesn't fit.
No, but it's cool.
It's not even cool because it doesn't
Make
fit.
it fit.
And then we spent the next 24 hours getting the lyrics and going over the lyrics and figuring them out. Also, some people you just connect with right away. I mean, she's got a hilarious sensibility, you know. She's got a great perspective on things. I mean, she had instincts in that song that I never would have thought to do, you know. The funny thing is, because I think she does more of a pop thing at home, and so she has all these like ooh, ooh, all these like oh things, and that oh, that was just her throwing that off, and I was like, what's that, you know?
I'm stranded, I'm stranded. Yet I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home.
We pretty much had the song done, but John had to leave early because he was gonna go to like a birthday party, something for his dad, so he had to go.
Then I'm at home and I'm getting all the Instagrams of everyone. I'm just like, oh, you know.
We were gonna do shows and perform all these songs, so I had to perform it by myself and without John. But Bernice stepped in and Gareth stepped in, and that felt good.
Lost without a hand to hold. Mama, don't say.
So I got really sick, and I was not going to Kansas City, and I got a video of John singing "Stranded" without me, and it was so beautiful, and I was like trying not to cry in the German airport, because really I don't know. Everyone was there singing along, and I just missed everyone.
I can make it on my own. Stranded, I'm stranded. Oh. I don't wanna go home. Stranded, I'm stranded. Oh.
So Troy called me, wanted me to come back because they're doing this Kerrville with Brian and Bernice and Kaylin and John, and I was like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. The big difference was that I got to perform it with John, because I haven't done that. So we've only performed it separately.
Rebecka's gonna come back now, all the way from Sweden.
Listen, you don't understand how far away Rebecka lives. I went to Sweden. I was in Sweden in April, and I sent Rebecka a message because I had met her at the House of Songs in February, and I was like, hey, I'm in Sweden for like 3 days. I'll come see you. You know, like, where do you live? And she sends me the name of the town, and I go on Google Maps. She lives at the North Pole. I mean, she lives. Yeah, is it hot? You must be very hot.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up now, and we're gonna sing.
Leaving here tonight, oh mama, don't you cry, no, no, nah. I'm a running wild child, do what's not in style, child, lost without a hand to hold.
But it just felt like, oh, this is what it was supposed to be like all along. Like, it just happened and just I don't know, came together in a way. And John is great, and he's very, like, you don't know what's gonna happen. So I like that about him as a performer.
But I don't wanna go. Don't
Wait,
know
stop for a
if
minute.
I
Listen to that Swedish pop sensibility right there. Can you feel it? Feel it when it comes back. Just feel it. It's real. We don't have that. We need to learn that. Sorry.
don't know if I fit here. People stop and stare. Hero. But I'm not gonna get in line living someone else's life. No. 'Cause I decided long ago I can't make it on my own. Stranded, I'm stranded. Oh, oh, oh. Yet
I felt nervous before I got there because I just wondered if anything good was going to come out of it. So it was really nice when Rebecka and I had that moment. It was like, okay, I'm glad. Okay, cool.
But it just felt like, oh, this is what it was supposed to be like all along. I just love him.
I don't wanna go home.
Thank you so much.